Authorities say a homicide in Iowa and a chase, standoff, and 2 more deaths in Dane County are all connected.
We've got you covered on what happened in our area, but first we'll take you through how it started. The Dubuque County Sheriff's Office says 32-year-old Tana Poppy was found dead in a home in Lamont, which is south of Dubuque. Authorities say Poppy had been shot at this farm. Both of her girls were missing, a 13-year-old and a 5-month-old. Investigators identified the 5-month-old's father, 38-year-old Alexander Grunke, as a person of interest. Grunke is Poppy's ex-boyfriend.
These situations are sad. You have one person that, for one reason or another, decides that they have the right to take someone's life because they're upset or angry about whatever situation it is.
Investigators say Grunke drove them to Dane County and was later chased by law enforcement in Albion near Stoughton.
And that's where we're going to bring in our team of reporters. Chloe Morrissey and Rachel Perry are standing by. First, Rachel has you covered on what happened as Grunke crossed into Dane County. Rachel.
We've been following this case since we first heard the call involving a chase in Dane County where the suspects were shooting at officers. From there, the case has continued developing, leading us to now, where we're walking you through what we know from start to finish. At about 7 Wednesday night, investigators in Dubuque County, Iowa found 32-year-old Tana Poppy dead inside a home and her 2 children were missing. Her death was ruled a homicide and investigators began searching for her 13-year-old daughter and 5-month-old baby girl. That brings us to Dane County, where deputies responded to the town of Dunn.
Deputies responded on scene and made contact with the family that advised that an individual and 2 individuals came to the house and dropped off a young child. The male and female left the scene.
Dane County Sheriff Calvin Barrett says deputies tracked them down, but the driver refused to stop.
Both occupants of the vehicle fired their weapons at deputies and responding agencies.
Eventually, officials stopped them in the town of Albion. We've since learned the man was 38-year-old Alexander Grunke of Middleton, and the female was the Iowa homicide victim's 13-year-old daughter.
The female fled the scene and went into a wooded area.
She was later found unresponsive and died at the scene.
The male half fled the scene as well, fired several rounds into a house on Ramsey Road in the town of Albion, entered the house, and barricaded himself in the basement of the resident.
Investigators say a family was inside the home, but they were able to get them out safely. Several hours later, and Grunke was found dead inside. Investigators believe he committed suicide. According to court records from Iowa County, Wisconsin, we now know Grunke was the father of the 5-month-old baby girl.
The child is in the custody of Dane County and is safe and unharmed.
Now, officials wouldn't say how the 13-year-old died and are not releasing her name since she's a minor. This is still an extremely active investigation, and we're still putting the pieces together, so stick with us for updates. For now, live in the town of Albion, Rachel Perry, 27 News.